Hello, my name is Nicholas Oakley and this is my assessment analysis and improvement video based on the assessment scores given to each of us at the beginning of the semester. In this video, I shall list specific actions that I will take in order to improve the skill sets that the assessment scored me low in, as well as the time frame and how I think these actions will improve that skill. I will also briefly cover how and when I will measure my success, or hopefully not, failure of my future action plan. Truth be told, going into this assessment, I really didn't know what to expect. I knew we were going to do some sort of analysis, some sort of speech, some sort of papers and email kind of thing. But what I didn't realize is that you're going to get like several minutes to do everything. I mean, you walk in and 15 minutes later, bam, guess what? You have to become an expert in this and give a 3-minute speech on this. Oh, and by the way, while you're at it, your speech is in 15 minutes. And on the other side, you have to answer emails, memos, and all that kind of stuff. So here's a giant mound of random stuff. The only reason I express this short little story and vent is because the scores I received on my assessment surprised me. Where I thought I would be really strong at, I was actually weak. And where I thought I was going to be weak at, I was actually strong. Something that I got scored really low in was communication. And I thought that particular score was, I didn't think was accurate. However, I was definitely in the video of the presentation I delivered ill prepared. And therefore, having to think on the fly with only about 15 minutes into the assessment with no clue what's going on, I was expecting a low score. However, I do feel that I am someone who is very rarely ill-prepared in the real work world when it comes to presentations, and I actually quite enjoy speeches in public. Regardless, my low score was in the area to do with speeches and presentations. I believe this score had primarily to do with my delivery of a speech on book distribution in some part of nowhere that I've never heard of before. Therefore, based upon the assessment, I have determined that there's one area I drastically need improvement in, and that area is overall speech focus, particularly in areas that I just don't know very much about. Practicing delivering speeches on a whim and presenting in front of others as often as possible will drastically improve my ability to deliver a form of speech on any subject. Because I work at a car dealership, this should be relatively easy to start this action plan. And I can start as soon as tomorrow. And hopefully within about a 6-month period, I'll start seeing an improvement in my overall on-the-fly speaking ability in a public situation, especially ones where I don't have a huge knowledge base. I will measure this skill as simply as possible. If I'm able to deliver an effective speech and answer questions on subjects I don't know a lot about, I'm going to make the deal. If I don't and I'm unable to sound like I know what I'm talking about and deliver an effective speech, I won't make the deal. I think it's simple enough. The scores will speak for themselves. This assessment, if truly accurate, has shed light on an area that I need improvement on, even though in my own mind, I thought I was relatively good at it. This form of constructive criticism should greatly improve not only my academic ability to deliver presentations, but also in my immediate career. I shall know within a few months whether this new focus on the fly delivery and overall knowledge increase will help me in the work environment. So wish me luck and thank you for your time.